Brats, does your Oculus Quest 2 still look like this? Do you want to get an aftermarket kind of head strap thing to make this feel better but not replace it? Maybe you do. Let's look at one. This is covered in tape. So we gotta have a small sharp unboxing knife to open this thing up. Even then, I'm a little scared, to be honest with you. There is just tape for days on this thing. We'll see if we can do this without cutting what's inside. Plastic and more plastic. BeswinVR has a solution not only for the comfort of this, but it actually makes it really easy to attach a counterweight battery strap pack, and they even come with some extra cables to make it nice and short and clean to run your own battery pack. BeswinVR 3-in-1 padding kit. This is gonna go on the back of your head and supposedly make this feel a lot better. But the other thing about this, it is also made to use with either of the Halo straps, the BoboVR or the other one. So we're gonna test it out on those too, but let's try it with the stock first. So you just run all 3 straps through the 3 holes on this, and that's gonna make this cradle the back of your head instead of hang on to it for dear life. And then it comes with a couple pads that are Velcro that you're gonna have to put on there. I don't know how I feel about this thing. It should look something like this now. If you're putting a battery pack on here, they've got these straps. It's gonna strap on here and hold one in the back. I'm not gonna bother with that for now. We're just here to test this thing. Now my question, if you're buying it for this reason, why are you spending 30-something bucks on this when you could just get a different head strap for it? Like if this thing had come out right when the Quest 2 first came out, there wasn't a lot of head strap options. This feels worlds better than the stock head strap, but you've still got the hard elastic. It's still holding really tight to your face. It does feel much better in the cradling here. The only reason you're buying this is to put a battery pack on it. I don't see any point to this accessory. We're gonna hook it onto the Halo strap though and see if it actually improves it. Now the other function of this is to fix Halo straps, giving them a better spot to hang your battery pack from and potentially make them more comfortable. I've got a BoboVR here. How you're gonna install this, you're gonna need to take your original padding off. You're gonna wanna take a look at this and kind of see how this lands in here, because you are then going to put the Velcro they give you on the back of this to attach this in place. And the way it's gonna end up looking is your knob is gonna end up kind of on the top of your head. Take your long strip here, put it on top, double check that. And then you can see it's covering some of the Beswin logo. It's hanging off here. So that's where we're gonna take this back off and we're gonna put these little round pads to fill in those gaps too. So I'm basically just gonna follow around the sides. And so now all that should align with the Velcro that's inside of here. And it does still have a spot for your top strap if you're using yours on your Bobo. I'm not. One question I'm worried about is because now the original strap is up so high, are these headphones even gonna reach my ears anymore? So the answer there is no. My Bionic headphones, I can kind of get them. I mean, it's not good. They're just out of whack now. So I mean, you could leave them out and try to use them as speakers, but as far as landing on your ears, that's not gonna be an option. Does it make the Bobo more comfortable? Slightly. Is it worth $32 to try and do it? No. The only reason that I would consider this is if you really wanted a better place to put your battery pack than trying to strap it somewhere on your Bobo. It does give you that spot for that. And that's really its main function for this. It's just more crap you're strapping onto your headband that is kind of unnecessary. I appreciate that Beswin sent this to us. If you're one of the people who is using the Bobo and you find this thing is very uncomfortable on the back of your head, it's pushing on pressure points, this could fix that. There have been a few people that have complained about that and really want a different solution than this padding. And what this also would enable you to do, if you're someone who's been complaining about these pushing on the top of your head, what some people are doing already with the Bobo is they're taking these off and they're actually putting the back pad up here to give more padding around your head. And then that means you no longer need the back padding with this. So I could do this, and now I have tons of padding everywhere around my head. It does feel very cradling and comforting, but now I've got very little room for heat to escape from the top of my head. Like, I'm covering a lot of my head with this. I just don't see the value for the cost, and that thing is starting to look absolutely ridiculous, the amount of crap you're putting on your head. It's semi-useful if you're really trying to put a battery somewhere, or if you're one of the few people that thinks the Bobo's amazing, but it's just pushing back here. Maybe it's a fix for you, but at over $30, I just don't see that being worth it. So if you think otherwise, please tell me in the comments. I would love to know what you find the value in this is and why you like it. I don't see having this much junk on here. I feel like the only reason people are doing this is because they just want to keep adding more stuff to it, making it look more crazy. But this looks crazy. So hey, let me know what you think, and I will see you in another reality.